The rest of the day goes by in a blur. I'm still reeling after my conversation with my boss, and nothing feels quite right. Thanks to my failure on Saturday, we have to scramble to put together a new article in lieu of the one about IU. That'll be suspended until next week. I end up working overtime, and it's dark when I finally leave the office. Jeez, my boss is such a slave driver. You'd think he'd be a bit more considerate given my connections with the Novu Richie? I barely had a chance to sit down all day. Yawning, I check my phone. It's a little after 21 o'clock. 2100. 9 o'clock. Jeez, that's freaking late to be working. I should have been at home hours ago. Is this literally the same street? I don't think so. Probably not, right? Oh well. I might be tired now, but my job's secure. And I have my weekend retreat in Okinawa to look forward to. With a bit of luck, things will work out alright, and I'll get a bevy of photos. A bevy of photos that'll please my boss. That should put me in his good books. Maybe he'll even let me go home on time for a change. That would be a treat. For the present, however, I'm absolutely gagging for a drink. That might help soothe my nerves. Jeez, again, man? It's freaking Monday. Oh, yeah, it's freaking Monday, dude. With this thought in mind, I board the train for a few stops. Then I head to the same bar where I first met Marina. Well, it's true I want something to drink. Part of me is hoping I'll run into my benefactress once more. And fortunately for me, luck is on my side. Ooh. Marina's sitting at the bar, one toned leg crossed over the other, just like it was during our first encounter. Her fair hair falls over her shoulders, and she nurses a glass in one hand. When she sees me, she smiles and waves me over. Why, hello, handsome. Fancy seeing you here. It's a small world. I mean, it's not that much of a stretch to, I think, because it's the same time, same bar, whatever. Anyways, it's just a coincidence. I felt like dropping by on the way home from work. Really? Marina inclines her head, a knowing smile playing about her lips. That's funny. I was under the impression that your workplace was a good half-hour away on the other side of the Sumida River. Surely there are bars closer by you could frequent if alcohol is all you want. I had business to attend to on this side of the city, that's all. Don't read too much into it. Hiroki's kind of a tsundere too. If you say so, dear. Marina laughs carelessly. I can tell by her tone she doesn't believe a word I'm saying. Not that that's very surprising. I don't believe a word I'm saying either. Such a terrible liar. Why can't I tell Marina I was looking for her? I appreciate everything she did for me and I want to thank her. Truly I do. She really did save my neck. But admitting that aloud, particularly in a crowded bar like this, would be embarrassing. God, I'm so stubborn. I went out of my way to find her, but now I'm clamming up. I'm acting just like a little kid. Yeah, what's new? Maybe Marina can read my thoughts. It hasn't been the first time I've pondered this, because she rests a hand against my own shoulder and says softly, "It's alright, Hiroki. You don't need to tell me why you came here. I can tell." Am I that easy to read? Yes, indeed. Most men are. Don't take it too personally. Marina titters. Titters? I mean, I get the gist of what you're saying. You don't need to thank me for helping you. Which is just as well, given the words thank you have yet to cross my lips. Maybe I need to lube my throat up with alcohol first. I helped you because I wanted to. You're a very interesting man. Okay, we'll pretend that's true. And I am awfully fond of you. Talking your boss around was easy enough. He's full of bluster. What? But it's all an act. His obstreperousness. Sorry, it's like 12:30 in the morning. Can't even read that word. Melted away with a few choice words from yours truly. That devious smile. Oh jeez. I like her. I can't remember her name. Shit. You did more than whisper sweet nothings in his ear. You told me you gifted a sizable chunk of money to our company. And you set up a private meeting between myself and Ayu. Marina. I like Marina, she's cool. Well, what can I say? Marina shrugs. I have wealth and connections, so it would be a shame not to use them. Man, rich people are something else entirely. With enough cash, you can open almost any door. I'm kind of jealous, to be honest. Dude, I'm telling you. Sugar mommy material. Wife her up. And she's also got the most personality of anybody in a soccer game. But more than that, I'm incredibly thankful. I can understand using your wealth and connections. Okay, maybe that's not true. I found her really the most personality. But she's my favorite so far. Anyways. Sorry, I didn't mean to fanboy. I can understand using your wealth and connections for your own sake, but why bother wasting them on a loser like me? Loser! I'm a nobody. Now, I'll have less of that self-defeating nonsense. I thought it said defecating for a second. I was like, you mean deprivating? Deprecating. Yeah. Marina squeezes my hand with her own. You might consider yourself a nobody, but I find you quite intriguing. I'd like to dote upon you, if I can, so don't worry, pretty little head. You say that, but I still have no idea why you want to dote on me. I've done nothing to deserve it, and we're virtual strangers. Why, you say? It's simple. It's because you're cute, and you're kawaii. Huh? For a genius businesswoman, her reasoning's surprisingly simple. Is she going to elaborate on my supposed cuteness? I'm very curious to see how a member of the opposite sex regards me. Oh jeez. It might be a good learning experience. Uh-huh. Okay, well, I mean... Oh my god. This guy's so dense. Your reactions are utterly charming, and you're so sincere. I couldn't help but be enticed by you the moment our eyes met. You're like a white shit. That's awesome for Big Mouth. You're like a special pastry in the window of a high-end bakery. Oh, so I'm not a Pop-Tart. I'm like a freaking toaster strudel. Gotcha. Being with you like this is making me salivate. Dude, she wants to eat me. If I can use my influence to help you, I won't hesitate. It's a small price to pay to see you smile, dear. Now, won't you stop grousing and let me pamper you? What the fuck? He says, yes, mommy. Oh, jeez. Alright, we're committed. Let's do it. Yes, mommy. I answer flatly without humor, which makes Marina laugh. I suppose I am mothering you in a sense. Though I don't know if I like being called that. Dude, girls do not like it when you call them mommy. If you say like sugar mommy or something, they're like, ew. It is kind of... Okay, let's pretend I didn't say that. If you want to show me a suitable measure of respect, you could call me madam. Or no, that sounds too formal. What about mistress? Oh jeez, mistress? Dude, she's a freaking dominatrix. Yes, indeed. I quite like that I quite like taking charge. If you want to show how grateful you are for my help, I prefer if you did it physically. trust you have no objections. Wait, so am I like her freaking escort now? I stare into Marina's eyes. They're green. They're green. Just like the jade earrings suspended from her neatly formed earlobes, and the turquoise vest which stretches across her chest. Marina's so attractive, I feel lightheaded. I haven't even had anything to drink yet, dude. Get it together. I have no idea how I got so lucky, but I'd be a fool if I refuted her advances. I'm already starting to get excited. Alright then. We could go back to your office if that's what you want. I guess I wouldn't mind either. Trying to play it cool over here. Yeah, I know I could be awkward. I'm not used to people doing favors for me. My parents were pretty strict, so I got used to working things out on my own. Squidward's dead. Never hugged him. I'm still not used to relying on others, so I find it hard to accept people's help. I'm bad at thanking people too. It's hard to find the right words. But I really do appreciate everything you've done, Marina. I think you're wonderful. Heh. Heh. Well, isn't that sweet? Marina laughs, her voice sultry, and pushes her bust against my arm. Thank you for trusting me with a bit of your backstory, Hiroki. I promise I'll take good care of you. You're special, like nobody else. And I want to make you feel good. Now, that was quite a workout. I feel invigorated. I feel like we are missing out on a lot. But, I mean, that's basically hentai, so I feel invigorated. You'll just have to imagine it, I guess. Don't you think my skin looks a little prettier? My cheeks are positively glowing. You look exactly the fucking same. Love really is a miracle drug. I feel much stronger now. Marina might be in a good mood, but I feel downright exhausted. I'm slumped on the floor of her office. Boneless. Boneless. Interesting choice of words. Boneless as I was on Saturday night. More like Sunday morning, wearing nothing but my underwear. My head rests on Marina's lap. My eyes focus vaguely upon her pretty face. She's had the propriety to put her business clothes back on after our tryst. I can't see much of her skin, but that hardly matters. I've already seen almost all there is to see. Are you alright, dear? Marina runs her fingers through my hair, a contented smile playing about her lips. You're breathing quite heavily. I'll live, at least. I should hope so. I'm rather fond of you, and I would be devastated if you died so quickly. So quickly? Oh my god, she's gonna murder me and then eat me. I guess that's better than being eaten alive, but, you know, anyways. I haven't had my fill of fun just yet. Then again, I suppose I should prepare for the worst. You humans are awfully fragile. Hey, you being racist? I'm surprised you've been able to keep pace with me for 2 whole nights, if you can say that. The fullness of Marina's thighs coupled with her singing voice is lulling me to sleep. Dude, he's not noticing any of this weird stuff that she's saying about eating me? Him? But something about her words strikes me as rather strange. I blink up at her, curious, my brow furrowed. What do you mean, you humans? Oh my. Marina blinks innocently. Did I really say that? Yes, you did. It was clear as day. You said, you humans are awfully fragile. You said you humans are awfully fragile. I wrote it down in my notebook. It's actually a diary. I was gonna say something, I completely forgot what it was because I'm making a stupid joke. Now that I think about it, hasn't Marina said other things to that effect? Back then, I shrugged off her words as the musings of an eccentric millionaire. But now I'm starting to get suspicious. In fact, everything that's happened these last few days has been downright fishy. Bumping into EQA Ayu is surprising enough, but what about Marina? What about the girl on the train? That's what you're worried about right now? This chick is about to eat you? And speaking of the girl on the train, oh, that is so bright. Oh my god. Marina wasn't joking. It smelled incredibly good. My memory is a little hazy, but I'm sure she said that. She mentioned Marina's name. Why is Marina friends with all these like younger girls? Who was she? Why did she know Marina? Something's definitely going on. I've become the unassuming epicenter of a whole bunch of strange encounters. Now I want to go to the I misread that. I want to get to the bottom of this. If anybody knows what's up here, it'll be Marina. I just want to know. What's happening to me? Oh dear. Marina Tuts. Tut tut tut. You must have had too much to drink. Nothing's happening to you other than a healthy amount of excitement and you're getting laid. I have been having fun, it's true, but things just aren't adding up. I'm a normal guy, but, well, that's a stretch, Hiroki. I'm a normal guy, but my life's been distinctly abnormal ever since Ayu's concert. I maneuver myself off Marina's lap with no small amount of effort, then shoot her a quizzical look. I'll be honest with you, I probably would not pick my head up off of her lap. That sounds so amazing. You're not the only attractive woman who's shown an interest in me. Ayu seemed happy enough to cling to me before she got mad and called me a pervert. And then, on the train to work this morning, this weird girl started flirting with me. If you can call what she did flirting. Strange girl. Did she have short blue hair? Yep, that's right. And was she wearing a very, very tight pair of shorts? Yes, they were so shamelessly short. Dude, everything Hiroki says is either stupid or cringe. By the sounds of it, it seems like you had the pleasure of running into Cosmos. Cosmos? Is that the name of the girl on the train? I believe so, yes. Performing indecent actions on a busy train does seem like the sort of thoughtless thing she'd do. She has no common sense. None of this makes any sense. Before last Saturday, I seemed to repel women. My life's done a total 180, and I have no idea what's going on. It's all too much to be a coincidence. Hehe, you're working yourself into quite a lather, dear. Oh no. Don't let it get to you too much. I'm trying not to, but it's a lot to take in. You don't know what's happening. You don't know what's happening, do you, Marina? I might have an idea, yes. Aw, dude, she's about to transform. Marina toys with a lock of her silvery hair, a small smile playing about her lips. At first, I intended to keep quiet about all this, but I'm awfully fond of you, and I hate to see you squirm, so... You've been a very, very good boy, so I can let you in on a little secret. Make sure you keep it to yourself, though. Oh, Siri thought I was talking to her. It's highly classified information that could shake at the core of society as you humans know it. Marina leans in, her lips inches away from my ear, as she whispers, "The truth is, I'm a succubus." Succubus? What? I stare at Marina, utterly dumbstruck. Of all the things that she could have said, I didn't think for a second that she'd say something like that. This isn't a joke, is it? You're not really a succubus, are you? Oh my, are you saying you don't believe me? That makes me very sad, Hiroki. Well, she's either a succubus or she's freaking crazy. Or she just likes messing with people, that's respectable, I guess. Marina sniffs, as though heartbroken, and then turns her head away. I believe I've made my fond feelings for you more than apparent over the last few days. I would never ever lie to you, particularly not over my own nature. This is a closely guarded secret, you know. I don't tell humans my true identity willy-nilly. You're the first to hear the truth. You could act a bit more grateful. Yes, mistress. I'm sorry, mistress. I bow my head, abashed. I don't want to upset Marina, but I can't shake the niggling doubt. The nagging doubt? Maybe? I don't think niggling's a word. That this is nothing more than a prank. I mean, a succubus? Really? I'm sorry, but when you say you're a succubus, does that mean you're a monster that takes advantage of men? I am no monster. Marina pouts cutely, her arms folded across her chest. Do I look monstrous to you? You got some monstrous features. Would any wicked beast have a body as gorgeous as mine? No, I guess not. You don't look much like a monster, but you don't really look like a succubus either. Not that I know what a succubus is supposed to look like. You know this guy would play Dungeons and Dragons if he had more friends. They're not exactly commonplace like cats and dogs. I'm still not sure what to think about this. It's quite overwhelming, to be honest. Suppose that's fair enough. Humans aren't supposed to know about our kind after all. This must come as quite the shock to you. I should have known you wouldn't believe me that easily. You're not an incredulous child. Humans in the 21st century live in an era of logic and reason. I mean, some of us do, but that being the case, it's my job to show proof of my claims. Then you won't be able to deny what I really am. I would never normally show my real form to anybody, but you're special. I like you a lot, Hiroki. I like you too, Marina. He didn't really say that, that was me. That was Nick saying that. And that's why I'm going to give you a little treat. Marina clicks her fingers and her visage suddenly shifts. Dun dun dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, I got an achievement. Okay, I'm gonna leave this up for like 2 more seconds. Just appreciate it. And then boop. Okay. Horns sprout from Marina's scalp. Ugh, kind of a weird way to say it. And bat-like wings unfurl from her back. You didn't notice those wings when you were like doing the dirty? She changed her earrings too. Her clothes too have undergone quite the transformation. Before, Marina was clad in her business attire, but now she's wearing something even more risque. Even more risque than a business suit. Oh wow. Red ropes wind around about her body, and black leather is vacuum sealed about her arms and legs. She looks incredibly, unbelievably hot, can't confirm, and that's heightened further by the tail which protrudes from between her chest. Wait. Never mind. You see? Marina shoots me a sultry look, her eyes half-lidded. I'm not a normal human. I really am a succubus, and it's not just me. Ayu and Cosmos are succubi too, and so are numerous other attractive, successful women all across the world. What? I don't... Hiroki's too dumb to follow. I try to say something semi-sensible, but words fail me. This twist has completely blindsided me, robbing me of my speech faculties. I don't think that is a correct noun, but okay, I'm just gonna move on. My brain's starting to overheat, much like the overused photocopier at work. Good simile. This is really incredible. You say that the world is full of succubi just like you? Yes, indeed. Hey, there is nobody like Marina, okay, Hiroki? Get your shit right. Yes, indeed. I'm just kidding, she's Anyways, We've been living amongst humans since the dawn of time. Many of society's most famous, revered women have been succubi, like Cleopatra, for instance. Also, Michelle Obama, because she's freaking cool. I can't think of any other famous. Susan B. Anthony? Rosa Parks, maybe? No? Are these references not hitting? Okay. It's a wonder how few people know about it, really. Marina's fingers sink into the full mounds of her chest. The full mounds of her chest. Oh, now I want a mounds bar. Did people eat mounds bars? Like Almond Joys? I feel like that was really unpopular when I was a kid, but now it's like my taste buds have adjusted, you know. She manipulates her breasts about her tail, grinning all the while. I can't deny that Marina's a succubus any longer. Not now. I can see her wings or horns in her tail. That'd be akin to burying my head in the sand. I can't argue against my own eyes, but I do have a few questions I'd like to ask. Might sound gauche, but I'm burning with curiosity here. I thought succubi were meant to be intimate with humans to stay alive. Is that true? We succubi don't need to do such things to sustain ourselves, but we do need to be revered. That's why so many of us are in positions of power, be it in business, politics, or the entertainment industry. We need to be loved and adored. So they're all like freaking yandere waifus. I did not pronounce that correctly at all. Yandere waifus. We need to be loved and adored. If we're not, we'll lose all our magical powers. We'll lose our good looks, we'll start to age like humans do, and then we'll wither away. We succubi work long and hard to keep you humans in our thrall. That's why I've sacrificed so much for my business. That's why IU pushes herself to be Japan's #1 idol. And it's why Cosmos... Well, I can't pretend I understand her particular line of work. I like this outfit. It's it's interesting. It's like BDSM ropes, but that's part of her outfit. It's creative. In any event, we succubi are much more than lazy moochers. We're hardworking, active members of society. Unlike you, Hiroki. I'm just kidding, he has a job, it's fine. We do our best to demand respect, and the more our fame grows, the stronger our powers get. That being said, we do have a lot of stamina. We're well versed in giving humans pleasure. And there are certain humans who attract our attention more than others. Some humans have uniquely sweet scents, like ripe and juicy fruits. These humans call to us. When we succubi find humans who resonate with us, we do all we can to make them ours. You were once such human, Hiroki. Call yourself average and ordinary, but your smell is incredibly addictive. This reminds me of Twilight. You know, but like weeaboo Twilight. In all my years of living on Earth, I've never met a human more delicious than you. I knew the moment I met you that I wanted to make you mine. But I wasn't the only one. After talking with IU, it seems your scent had quite the influence upon her too. Just one whiff of you made her lose her self-control. She was this close. Marina gestures with her fingers to making you her own. Oh jeez, that is a freaking yandere face if I've ever seen one. Oh, right. This remark might seem a little inadequate in the face of this information overload, but what am I supposed to say? I have no idea how I'm meant to react. In less than 5 minutes, I've learned that succubi exist, and that I possess some sort of smell that marks me out as being particularly tasty. That explains why all these attractive women are falling over themselves to be with me, but it all seems a bit too convenient. If I'm really that attractive, why didn't any succubi try to proposition me before? Maybe they did. You didn't realize what they were. You have been in relationships before, haven't you? I guess so, yeah. With his hand, am I right? Ooh, burn. Understandable. I'm no alpha male. But I've had relationships in the past. I'm not crass enough to keep count, but I've slept with at least half a dozen girls. My longest relationship was in university. Lasted for a couple of months. My girlfriend was all over me, to such an extent it was kind of scary. She used to break into my room at night to watch me sleep. Oh my gosh, dude, that's... oof. That's rough, man. And sometimes she'd try to grab me in the middle of lectures. In the end, I broke it off with her. Her enthusiasm was flattering at first, but after a while it got a bit too much. Was she a succubus too? Nah, she was just crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if you've attracted several succubi in your time. In fact, I'd be more surprised if you hadn't. You're incredibly cute, Hiroki. Alright, I need to see this guy. Is he really attractive? Or is it actually the smell? I've only known you a few days, but I'm incredibly fond of you. I want to make you mine. But therein lies a problem. My sisters must have heard me talking about you with Ayu. They're awful gossips, really. Whenever I find a handsome boy to play with, they try to steal him away from me. Sort of like a game. It seems like Cosmos has already found you, and I doubt she'll be the last. My sisters will all start coming after you, desperate to claim your heart. I hope that you have enough stamina to handle all of us. As a succubus, I don't mind sharing my conquests. Oh, that's nice of her. But fielding off the advances of numerous succubi might just be enough to break you. You have an unusual amount of stamina. But you're still a human at the end of the day, and you're far more fragile than you look. If my sisters get too rowdy, I'll try to discipline them. I don't want them to break you completely, but you'll need to toughen up too. Please don't let me down, my dear Hiroki. I've expended a lot of time and money on you already, so it would be a shame if you fell apart too quickly. Her face, that's like... unsettling. Dun 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 dun. Beep beep beep. I'm gonna stop there. Alright. Thanks for watching. I'm stretching. Okay.